Alright lads, it's time to talk about Storm, and she might be the strongest duelist hero in Marvel Rivals right now, but there's definitely a certain skill floor you gotta meet to perform with her. So I'm gonna go through the basics of her kit right now, and then we're gonna get into some gameplay showing you the finer points of how to perform with Storm to her maximum potential. Now there are many things that make Storm an S tier DPS right now. I'm gonna start with the basics. One is that her attack penetrates through enemies, and this attack actually got a buff at the beginning of this season. Not only did it get a speed buff, but it also got a damage buff. So this thing from very far back is like a near hit scan. It's a very fast projectile, which means you do gotta lead it a little bit, but it's less of a burden of aim than some of the other higher skill characters. You also have this little lightning bolt, which again got a buff as well. I don't think there's any canceling tech between the two, but if you do end up on a reload, it's a nice little bonus. Whereas this does 55, the lightning bolt does 80. So it's more of a finisher. It's a closer, if anything. Another aspect of her character that makes her super beneficial to your team is this ring of wind here. And this ring of wind actually increases the movement speed of your team. You can also switch this to be a damage boost. So if they're in here, they're gonna do more damage. If they're within the wind tunnel, they're gonna get a higher speed. But there's another layer on top of this. If you activate the cooldown, this ring will now slow down your enemies. And when you switch it to the lightning, it'll actually produce bolts that'll damage the enemies. Though you typically don't want to be that close to the enemies. I feel like most people are going to benefit from using the speed boost over the actual damage boost, but in the end it's just good that she can support her team like this. And you'll notice as you go higher in the air, it actually narrows, so it's kind of like a cone effect on her. So you see, like right here, it's not even gonna reach the enemies. And as a person who's just starting to get into Storm, I would not want to be this close to my enemies. But Storm's biggest asset is definitely her ultimate. And as you can see, when you activate the ultimate, you actually just become untouchable. You're invisible to everyone, and you can just fly into the enemy team and absolutely dominate them. And while you're doing this, you get a massive overshield buff that doesn't even go away immediately when the ultimate is done. It goes away progressively, so anyone that's survived still has to deal with you. You're still a major threat coming out of this ultimate. And that was all buffed at the beginning of this season as well. So Storm went from being a very slept-on character to one of the most dominant duelists in the game in Season 1. And I would definitely learn her kit because being a flying character already gives you a huge advantage. People like to use Iron Man, but Iron Man truthfully is very reliant on the Hulk synergy to perform. It increases his elimination potential dramatically. Otherwise, Iron Man's a pretty frail character. I think Storm provides a lot more to your team on a synergistic level. But speaking of synergies, let's talk about what she gets with Thor. And truthfully, it's not much. It's a single cooldown attack, though it does chain between the enemies. I guess it gives you a little bit of more dynamicism, but realistically, your whole strategy as a Storm is just to be hanging back, firing your projectiles. Eventually, you'll get it on cooldown, and then you just use this lightning bolt to finish, because it's going to finish them a tiny bit faster than your main attack. But in reality, her cooldowns aren't dramatic enough of a power increase to make a big difference. She's just an insane flying support character with probably the best ultimate in the game, attack-wise. Now it's time to get into the gameplay, so I can show you some of the finer points of her kit in the action so you can get the maximum results. But first, comment down below. Do you like Storm, or do you prefer playing another duelist? Now, normally I would wait for a convergence map to do the 101 on a character, but we've been queuing for more than an hour, hour and a half, have not found a convergence map. And we got a Thor synergy right here, so we're gonna put Storm to the test. And if you haven't noticed, we actually got that OG X-Men 90 skin right there. And you can actually get this for free, you just have to complete some of the character achievements to unlock this. Don't let people tell you you can't get free skins in this game. It does require a little bit of grinding. Okay, so let's position correctly. We can actually use this platform as our peak. And since we're already here, let's just upgrade damage. Just make sure to hold some corners. Really just hold these corners like this. We don't want to get too exposed. They're right next to their spawn door, so this is always dangerous to be here. Yeah, you see? We're actually the last one up. That's unfortunate. But in a situation like this, it's best to actually just get eliminated. That's why I'm not strafing or anything. It's always better to go back to your team and attack at the same time. Oh, that's cool. We got an AFK. Isn't that spectacular? Game seems to do this after you win a little too much. Put you into matches that have AFKs right at the start. It's almost as if they never queued at all. No one is healing their storm. But I wasn't getting healed there either. Ah, the revive. Let's go. This might have been the wrong time because an ult just went off, but we should still get some value by going in the back line. Ah, it actually messes with the timing to use that lightning bolt, so I gotta use it more sparingly. That's unfortunate. We're ending up the last one alive. Oh, it pulled us down too. Storm versus storm fight. We gotta go up, get behind. We're kind of wasting time on her, but at least she's not firing at our teammates here. They were able to get that. We almost died. Lost the battle, won the war. Ah, come on. That Groot had to prioritize the lower health targets, man. We're holding, though. We are holding this point. Just good to see the Storm versus Storm play. Okay, so what we really want to do, switch it up, hit the lightning bolts, chain some lightning, and then go in right here, finish him off. And just push it back, and go off to the side, use that cover. Probably not gonna survive here. Oh, thank you, Rocket. Oh, she's so low health. Damn, man, that is an iffy fight. The Storm versus Storm fight is so 50-50 either way. Ooh. Yeah, it just pulls you out of the air, too. Storm ult. Perfect counter to Storm, you know what I'm saying? We're using our kit more effectively than she is, though. That's good. You just gotta stay in the moment. There we go. Just better. Separate the healer. Nice, dude. The DPS on that, actually pretty nice, dude. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're on the damage boost, so we're gonna stay there. On a convoy map, the movement isn't so important. It's more when you're running back to the domination points from your spawn room. We're doing great though. Watch. Boom.
Nope.
Ah, the Moon Knight. It's actually crazy that Moon Knight can hit me in the air so effectively. He keeps doing that too. Let's just go. Take out healer. Come back. Take out. Go for the squishiest people here. Almost got him. That would have been the clip. It was still a good clip anyway. Now, a few things that are setting us apart is we're utilizing our height and our cover much better. We're utilizing our buffs on our teammates much better too. See? I just go up, do some damage. Oh, she's kidnapping me. He's kidnapping me. Wolverine doesn't like me. He knows we're the most effective guy in this team, bro. That I take that as a compliment. It means he knows that we're winning this for him. Let's just get high enough and get out of here.
The moon haunts you.
Damn, they're ult dumping on me. Okay, this isn't working. We're gonna die right here. I know this. Very nice accuracy. Now let's come in. Where's the team? I thought we had a bunch of team in that hallway. They backed up. They must have gotten hit really hard by the Moon Knight there. Alright, we still got a chance. Actually, we don't have a chance. We just gotta hold him right here. That's fine. You know what? Let's just all group. Let's all group. I got another ult. I actually build ult decently fast as the storm.
Us against the world.
You know what? Let's just counter it. Let's just counter their ult. Right here. Okay, that did not work. We did not counter the cloak and dagger ult. We can hold this right here, though. Just gotta combat the storm again. Nice. Nice. They fought in the wrong spot for the Moon Knight. We did a lot of damage there, but the Moon Knight sealed that deal. 100%.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Now we gotta stay up for a bit and then come back down.
Born again.
No, no, no. We gotta get out of there.
Let's rock this.
I want my thunder power back. There we go. Nice. Didn't even need to use the ult there. Let's go, baby.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I knew we wouldn't have to use the ult. They were lining up in such a way where we were getting the piercing on the attack. That was nice. And I've only got a couple games on her, so that really demonstrates why she's a powerhouse. You do gotta observe some principles with her to make her work, but like 14k damage, 12 final hits. The only guy that exceeded us was the Moon Knight, and it was 100% that final play he made that got him the MVP.